YouTube, what's up? I'm going to start this video by cracking open this. I was surprised to find this. Usually local stuff is harder to find. I found that in Colorado and also here in Arizona. You know, I mean, I know I'm in Phoenix and this is Tombstone, but it's still an Arizona. It's still an Arizona car. I love these Ford Explorer police interceptors from Greenlight. I like the civilian deco models better, but we don't get those very often. So here's a really cool looking Tombstone Marshall. Awesome police deco, no light bar. Does have the push bar. Does have prototypical wheels with lens headlights and tail lights. I'm not a big fan of the outer tampos. I like those tampos to be on the back side of the lens. I think it looks better. But a really cool police interceptor utility vehicle, also known as the Ford Explorer casting from Greenlight. Interesting color. You know, that's not a Greenlight choice. That is the Tombstone Marshall. So pretty cool. I got a box today, and it's from a trade. The trade was made so long ago, I only remember for sure one or two of the cars that are in here. And so let's get right to it here. Wow. Already seeing some pretty rad stuff. Oh, dude. That's pretty cool. Got the Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk in the box. I have the casting. I don't have it in the box, and I am kind of amassing a little bit of those. So I'll put that in with the other boxes I've been collecting. This thing is awesome. I'm so happy to get this. I've not seen these hit my area yet. I know I have another subscriber that's going to be sending me one, which is good because I'd love to have one loose and one on card. This is the Hot Wheels Fast and Furious Fast 5 Hawko Skyline. I just got the 1:24 scale Jada version not that long ago from Zach Mansour. Nice taillight detail. Front indicators. I'm not going to open this one in this video because I'm not sure if the other one I'm getting is on card or loose. So I'm going to hold off on that, but that's a very cool car to receive. And now let me get into some of this other stuff here. It's in another box, so I'll just cut this one open here. It's all very nicely packed. It's all loose cars, so it's important to keep them packed proper. See, I don't, like I said, I only know one or two of these. And this, I don't think is one of them. Definitely not one of them. That is hella cool, though. I love this. This is a Matchbox casting. It's the Toyota 4Runner casting, and it's been customized. This box, by the way, came from Custom Farm Trucks 164. I love these first gen 4Runners. I love all 4Runners, though. I'm not partial. That's really nice, though. Nice painted black interior. Most of these came with chrome interior. Got some nice Greenlight wheels on it, which give it a better, more realistic look. So that's awesome. That goes right into my oddball Toyota collection because I love this kind of stuff. So that's pretty awesome there. Let's see what else we got. There looks to be a dozen or so loose cars in here. Okay, this one this one I actually do remember being part of the trade. This is a green light. It's from one of the dioramas. I forget which, but it's a sick car. It's another police interceptor, Ford Interceptor utility. This is the California Highway Patrol. This has actually become quite expensive. I've seen some of these. I haven't checked in the last month or two, but a few months back, these were selling over $20 a piece. And this is my second of this, so that's pretty awesome. A lot of detail, even emergency signals on the front of the side view mirrors. Got the emergency light. All the same decos as the Tombstone with the California Highway Patrol livery. And just another awesome Ford Explorer casting. I really do like that casting. I have a feeling I'm going to take a liking to the Dodge Durango casting too. Okay. Yes, this one here. Oh yeah, I've been wanting this. I have not been able to find it. This is the first in my collection. It's the new Matchbox Cadillac Escalade. This is sick. Loving this. So now I've got the older Escalade from Matchbox and the newer one. This is one of their nicest license models they've ever done. Very clean looking. Very nice civilian deco. It's got all of the headlight and taillight tempo detail. Nice choice of wheels. Nice smoked privacy glass. It's not that crazy blue stuff that we saw on the Mazda, which was kind of a letdown. Got the LED headlights. Indicators up in the front bumper. That is a very cool casting. I'm super happy to have that. Alright, let's see what else is in here. Still haven't gotten to the one car. There's one main car that kind of started the whole trade. And it's an awesome one. So, really looking forward to getting it. This thing is crazy cool too. Wow. Wow. This has been wheel swapped, but it's a Tomica Japan number 17. It's a Nissan Bluebird Turbo, and it looks like it's been painted, and it's definitely been wheel swapped. I'm pretty sure it's been painted as well. That is pretty awesome, though. Those wheels definitely add a nice level of detail to it. Although I think the rear axle's probably just a smidgen, or the rear tires are a little bit too wide. So one of them kind of tucks up underneath, and the other one not quite. But really cool car. Opening doors. Nice Tomica. I think I vaguely remember this one being talked about as well. And this is another duplicate, but it's another awesome Ford Interceptor utility, also from a green light diorama. This is the Aspen Police. Another really cool deco. That's a Colorado car. Been to Aspen many a time, spent many a nights up there. My wife and I went up there. I don't remember if it was our... I don't think it was our honeymoon. I think we went to Breck. But I know we went to Aspen. Might have been when we were dating. Anyways, Aspen is it's a beautiful place. So that's awesome. Love that one. Can't have too many of those. That's the main car. Alrighty. Here's another one. Okay, so yeah, it kind of is coming back to me now. I kind of vaguely remember. This is another one I remember. This is a nice low number. This is a better build quality than a lot of this more new stuff like this. And most importantly, this is a beautiful civilian deco. It's another duplicate. So the Aspen, the California Highway Patrol, and this one here are all three duplicate castings, but these aren't, especially this one, the civilian deco, these are some harder to find castings, and they don't sell for all that cheap. So, but I love this one because I love civilian deco late model stuff that's highly detailed. Greenlight does more of it than any other domestic brand, but with that said, they still don't do a ton of it. Auto World doesn't do any of it other than the Corvette and the Camaro and the Mustang. Trying to think of who else. Johnny doesn't do much of it, and what they do isn't all that great. Alright, let's look at this one here. Another oddball Toyota. This is sick. See, I have this casting, but the one I have is totally wrecked, and this is actually in really good shape. And this is the Motormax Lexus LX 470, which is also it's very different than the Toyota Land Cruiser, but it's similar. It's the same platform, it's the same chassis, it's a very similar body. The front end and the grille and the headlights are very different, but the rest of the truck is similar. These are extremely hard to find and very inconsistent pricing on eBay. You'll see some that sell for $10, $12, and you'll see others that sell for $25. So I think a lot of that is timing. But I have this same exact casting, same color, in very poor condition. This one is in very good condition. And then I've got another one that was sent to me that is off being customized. It should be about done. And it's being customized to replicate mine, because this is the exact vehicle that I have. It's the same year. It's the same truck. Mine's a different color. And the one that I'm having customized is going to be an exact replica of what I drive. So, but I'll buy every one of these that I come across, because they just so hard to find. And Motormax stuff, surprisingly, it sells pretty strong. Like the Toyota Corolla is another one that they don't sell cheap. I've only got one of the Corollas, and it's pretty wrecked. But this is a really nice, heavy casting, so that's awesome. I'm definitely happy to have that. I didn't realize it was in such good condition. And then that leaves the last car, which this is the car that spawned the entire trade. Paul Roselle has this, and I tried trading for it, and he wouldn't come off of it. And I'm sure if I made him a ridiculous offer, he would, but I couldn't do it. It's an early Greenlight Muscle. I think it's Series 8, but it's super hard to find. This is not one of those cars you just pull up eBay and click and buy. It's not there. But it's just an absolutely beautiful car. It's probably Greenlight's best version of this 1969 Dodge Charger. And it's unbelievably nice looking. So here you go. And this one here is $20 to $30 if you're lucky enough to find it. That's about what you can expect to pay. Between 20 and 30. But look at that thing. I mean, that car is insanely nice. It's the perfect wheel choice. It's got the perfect stance. It just looks so good. I love it. Thinking this one might have a little bit of a offset base, which would be kind of odd because as early as it is, there weren't a lot of production issues with Greenlight back then, but I think this base is a little bit offset. In fact, I can tell because the front post, you can just see how the front post was spun. But, you know, if you're displaying it silhouette, driver side or passenger side, it's going to look fine. It's just the quarter angles that are going to be affected by the offset base. Let me just go with this and give it a closer look. I don't really care that much because, you know, I mean, if I can find a better one, I'll get it. If it's, you know, if I don't have to give up an arm and a leg for it. But the casting is so hard to find that it's like, you know, you take what you can get. That is a beautiful car. It's definitely my favorite Dodge Charger that Greenlight has done. The front view doesn't appear to be a lot of lean from the front view. The rear view is where you're going to notice it because it's the rear axle seems to be the most affected by it. That is a #1 stunner. It's a nice roller, so at least the base doesn't affect the rollability of it. Here's this civilian deco Ford Explorer. Happy to own 2 of these now. This is a relatively low number. I think this is from Hitch and Tow Series 2. And I don't know how many they made, but this is number 1139. I think my other one is numbered in the 3000s. This one seems to have a little bit better fit and finish than my other one. But I love this SUV right here. Greenlight did a fantastic job on this casting. I mean, everything about it is proper. Proportionately, it looks good. The stance looks good. The stance is always the big thing for me. Headlight and taillight detail looks good. Being a hitch and tow release, it has the hitch. I might remove the hitch from one of them. The trailer that this came with is the boat, which that boat has only been released 2 or 3 times. So, anyways, that's awesome. Love having that. Here's a different angle here at this Matchbox Escalade. The sculpted detail on this is so on point. And this casting has just evaded me. It's like, it's the one license model Matchbox that's come out this year that I just haven't been able to find. I've pretty much found all the others. But if any of you that are watching have any of these and you'd like to send me one, I would not turn them down because this is one that I wouldn't mind having as many as possible. I know got another buddy that has one of these in the box that he's got set aside for me. Let's see. Here's the California Highway Patrol. This one I may consider trading or selling, depending on what. But this is not a cheap car to come by. You can buy the diorama, I think, for the price of what you pay for just this by itself. Here's the Aspen. I don't think this one has nearly the value that the CHP has. I just don't think that the deco is as desirable. California Highway Patrol, I think, is probably the second most desirable emergency livery. Obviously, the NYPD. Then I would say probably California Highway Patrol. I know the Chicago Police is up there. That'd be an interesting discussion. One that always seems to be sought after is the Puerto Rico Police. Anytime that deco comes out, people tend to scoop them up. Here's the Tomica Nissan Bluebird. Very cool car. It has been painted and it has been wheel swapped with what look to be wheels off of the Johnny Lightning Hummer or H2. But pretty awesome. I like it. And then this thing is sweet. This will definitely go in my oddball Toyota collection. I love these 4Runners. These are some other castings that have really climbed in value. Hard to find, and they don't sell for cheap. So, pretty sweet. I might actually, if I can find any more of those decals that I had for that Honda, I got them right here. If I can find any that I think would look good on this, I may try to put some on here. There's a spoon eyebrow that would work. I just have to avoid the Honda related stuff. But I think I could find some decals to throw on here. So yeah, pretty awesome. Awesome little custom. So I appreciate that. Custom 164 farm trucks. On Instagram it's custom, I think it's custom underscore 164 underscore farm trucks. And it's custom underscore ONE. I actually don't know. I don't have my phone on me, or else I would just pull it up and look. But anyways, that I think personally is a pretty awesome haul. And then, of course, the Tombstone. I got 4 of these Ford Explorers just today. Let's not forget the Lexi. Lexus LX 470, 1999, Toyota 4Runner. I'm guessing that's an 85 or an 86. 69 Dodge Charger. 2017, might be 2018. Cadillac Escalade, and then we have the police Interceptor Ford Explorers. So thanks again, and I'll get your box out. I've got it packed. I've got it packed and ready to go. I do have the Milestone Chevelle, as well as a bunch of other stuff. Got a bunch of other stuff thrown in just for the customs that you've done for me. So I'm going to try to get it out ASAP. I've got probably 4 or 5 boxes that I need to ship. So I'm going to try to get them all out Tuesday or Wednesday. But I will message you to let you know. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll holler at you all at the next video.